Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So Raleigh will get the first possession. Outside Collison. He drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Lindenborg. Raleigh with the rebound. Stolen away. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Here's Raleigh now.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Green, driving inside. Here's Boozer. Pass to Lindenborg. Stolen by Boozer. Takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but when he can also step out beyond the three-point line.
Adebayo the screen. And Adebayo throws it down.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide-open shot.
Here's Lindenborg. And the three ball is good. Lindenborg's got 6 points.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable seal. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
And Green is right there.
And return to sender. He was not letting them lose that possession.
Outside Collison. Rebounded by Howard.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Perfect example of the competitor Draymond Green is. He felt compelled to come right back at him.
Boozer gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Lindenborg, good.
And we've seen games like this before from Lindenborg. It doesn't take much to get him going.
And it's Green with the jam.
Looking just about unstoppable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Sinks the triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Oh, my goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Left side Collison. Finished off by Collison.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Seeing some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
The visiting team
Up 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Yeah, the vertical skill there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Yeah, he just put his head down and went to work on the ground. Listen, I really like the game of Michael Brown Jr. He's got such an advanced feel for the game. Nice length at about 6'5". For him, it's about adding strength, growing into his body, because the skill is already there.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates.
A finish, and Green slams it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass the baseline. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Stripped it away. Inside. Here's Hamilton. It's stolen by Green. And now Rogers. Fast break. And finished off by Collison.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Got a piece of it.
And when your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats.
Well, the coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Adebayo the screen. 5 on the clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Adebayo's got the lead up to 7 now for Raleigh.
Yeah, Adebayo's really good at facing up from mid-range. Buries the jumper there.
To the paint. Here's Reesar.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Adebayo the screen. And he makes that one. Adebayo's got 8.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
McRoberts hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
You like to see the assertiveness inside, forcing the defense to foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
No good from Hamilton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
It's Collison top of the key. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. Collison's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so is Raleigh in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And here is Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
In that true GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here is Howard. Carries the long-range jumper. Howard's got 6 points.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Payton drives in. And the dunk by Payton.
How about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Back to Ayton. Now Howard. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Good on the triple. Lindenborg's got 21 in the game.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
Here's Payton. Outside for Beal. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Beal. Lets the three fly. Drills the three-pointer. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Howard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Miller outside.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Payton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Bumping, battling down low. Gary Payton is more than comfortable in those situations.
And both free throws good for Payton. There's Brown with the 3. Holly with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Beal. To the middle. Looks for Miller. Gets it to him. As it goes out of bounds. Raleigh able to keep the ball here. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is at 3. Payton. And it's denied.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's McRoberts. It's good from long range. Mick Roberts has got 6.
Hey, I like the recognition there. They got what they wanted.
Pass to Washington. Out to Payton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 10 points for him.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Oh, that's just unfair.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage. Yeah, 2 banana fights so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Up 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Green. got the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Ayton.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
In the corner, it's James. Wants to get it to Collison and does. He's off on that one. Here's Lendenborg. Buries it from three-point range. Lendenborg's got 9 points here in the second half. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
Hamilton outside. Oh, no good on the dunk. Puts up the 3. Down he goes for 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Adebayo. It's good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
For 3. Can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opener to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cleared away by Ayton. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Knocks down the 3.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Now Green. Let's lose a 3. The 3 goes down.
And it's crucial that Green hits from the outside because it makes everything easier for his teammates. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He kept up that dunk with some serious end time on the rim. Beyond the arc, knocks down the 3. Welcome, everyone, to our 2K broadcast. We've got a little shakeup on the hardwood, mixing some college players in for this one. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Raleigh will get the first possession. Pass to Collins. It's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, and once again, we are reminded these are the best athletes in the world.
Outside Bosch.
Oh, right here.
Here's Chambers. Shot clock at 6. The putback. And it's Bosch at the elbow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Outside, James. Pass to Green. Raleigh moving the ball around. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Here's Chambers. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Adebayo outside. The shot's good. Cuthbertson making the play. Adebayo's got 5.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Irving. Raleigh with the rebound. Pass to LeBron. On the wing, Green. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Orlando shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
There's a quick shot. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Taking what the defense gives him and showing how effective his jumper can be.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
LeBron James.
Traps in the tray.
3 points.
LeBron won't hesitate if he finds a spot he likes behind the arc.
Outside Irving. Here's Boozer. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop him?
The kick out to Adebayo.
Orlando foul. Boozer. First personal foul. First team foul.
That first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The drive by Green. Bosch with some nice D. Orlando trails by 5. It's taken away by Collison. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Right wing. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Boozer. It's up a 3. No good that time. Good if it goes. And so is Raleigh headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Raleigh.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Now, here's Cunningham. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage pay. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Cunningham, and James pulls it down. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the left wing. Here's Chambers. Connects from three-point range. Chambers got 6.
And just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright future.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Cunningham inside. The kick out to Boozer. Back to Cunningham. Lets the three fly.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here is Raleigh now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
How about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Oh, here's Edwards. And foul. On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Bradley Beal picks one up. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Pass to Washington. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Washington's got the lead up to 9 now for Raleigh. Here's Garcia. Here is Ibaka. Right side, Edwards. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Washington. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Well, you could see as that was unfolding, he raced down the court and got great position to take advantage of the transition opportunities. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's McDaniels. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Payton's got 5 now.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure. Even without a lot of time to get set, he's able to make that one look so smooth.
Now here is Garcia. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards from the arc. Raleigh with the rebound.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass the flag. Back to Garcia. It's taken away by Peyton. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Another miss by Orlando. Here's Raleigh now. They're on a 17-7 run. And the basket by Peyton.
3 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
From deep Washington. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for
there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
taking 3 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. He manages to convert the third one. What a performance from Gary Payton. He has been the story for Raleigh. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A 3 from Leonard. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Pass to Washington. Count that one. And Raleigh leads by 18.
You have to love the approach Peyton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Miller. And Miller puts it down hard.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
And they pick up 2. Cunningham's got 6.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
Garnett outside. Driving in. Garnett just attacking the rim.
Good job there of going on the attack and putting pressure on the rim.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And here is Washington, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And even with good coverage defensively, he has confidence to drill the 3. And you know what? Save what was likely to be a dunk.
For Raleigh, they've made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. Raleigh making a switch here. He hits 1 and misses 1 each at the line. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 5. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for Raleigh. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it 1 possession at a time.
McCain. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist.
and they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
And on the way from Irving for three. A rebound by Washington. Raleigh leading by 15. McCain gets a wide open look. And Raleigh another three.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever, and that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Pass to Leonard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 7 points for Leonard.
Hey, any possession that results in points is a positive one.
Now Washington buries it from three-point range. And Raleigh leads by 17. That's a two from Cunningham. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raleigh leads by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raleigh leading by 17. Here's McCain. And Raleigh another three.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Making clever play calls to beat the D. That pick and roll is classic.
And Raleigh another three.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
A nice shot by McCain.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. No good on the quick three.
You are as good a shooter as he is. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots. And he... Yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
And there's the three.
When a player is effective from that range, the D doesn't know what to do.
Now Garnett. Here's Cunningham. From outside, the three goes down.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Green, and he jams it in.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Cleared away by Adebayo.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Substitution for Raleigh.
Orlando trails by 16. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Nice job staying under control through that jump shot. Sometimes those can go sideways for shooting.
Here's Adebayo. Jacks up a three. Three. Good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Buries the deep ball. Raleigh leading by 16. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
James fires. Knocks down the three.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Cunningham pulls it down. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Irving hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. LeBron James. And down goes the three.
3 points.
Oh, big night for LeBron. I mean, what's new?
Drained from outside. And here is Raleigh now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They trail by 14. Up again. Saves him with the putback. And the layup is off. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Raleigh winning this one. And in the win. Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. You'll watch Raleigh in this one as they go up against Albuquerque. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. So Raleigh will get the first possession. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Bam is dangerous when he's moving down the lane like that.
Green with the ball. Takes it inside. Can't answer back at the dunk of his own.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
First team foul.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul him.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid.
From the inbound. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And here is Raleigh now, following the score by Albuquerque. Here's Adebayo.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no sloppiness.
There's the pick. Here's Boozer. Draymond Green grabs the miss. 3 on 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Hamilton outside. No one near James as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Collison. Towns the screen. Wagner from long range.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Raleigh moving the ball around. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
That was a sweet one right there.
Shoots. And Boozer with the block.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing from Boozer. Coming away with the rejection there.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Raleigh will get the first possession. Pass to Collison. And falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Well, you see the play inside. Points in the paint significantly help your team.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
Collison with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
Burned him, and he said, single it.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Lindenborg. He's covered by Collison. 6 to shoot. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And now Raleigh, fast break. That bucket in no time at all.
Well, you got to credit the stellar defense from Bam there. He got the steal to set that play in motion. He is a difference maker on that end.
Here's Lindenborg. Pass to Green. Oklahoma City moving it around. The fadeaway. A shot by Wilson, no good. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively. Really in the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
Now here's Green. Here's Lindenborg. The Thunder with another piece.
And not allowing the Steelers even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
To Lindenborg. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Off target from outside. And here is Green. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the paint. Here's Hamilton. Lays it up off the glass. Hamilton's got 5 points so far.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Green, following the basket by Draymond Green. Stolen by Wilson. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Adebayo. LeBron outside. Power down with both hands.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his efforts. The front. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant.
And so is Raleigh with a... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Raleigh.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor, and attacking before the defense can get set.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Pass to Collison. It's stolen by Adebayo.
When he gets the ball in close, Yassel wants to finish with authority.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Outside, Adebayo. Inside, here's Wilson. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Raleigh leading by 8.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside. The size, the reach, and the agility to make an immediate impact on the game, especially in the defensive end of the floor.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Lindenborg. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Green. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And Draymond has started knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Hamilton. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hamilton. And the wide open shot from Collison. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Collison's got the lead up to 13 now for Raleigh. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hamilton's got 5 points in the quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Beal. Count that bucket. Beal's got his first points in this one.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Pass to Peterson. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.